Rookie minicamp is just around the corner, and we're already having some of our guys sign their contracts. Congratulations to one of my favorite picks in the draft, 7th-round pick, basketball player, Caleb Lohner. Not only did he have 4 catches at Utah this year, his only year playing football in college, for 4 touchdowns, but those 4 catches have netted him $109,000 straight into his bank account today. That's awesome to see. This was reported first by Chris Thomason. Of course, my friend Carson at Broncos46 put this out on Twitter. I think this is awesome, saying he signed a 4-year, $4.3 million deal with a signing bonus of essentially $109,000. Counts for a little under $900,000 on the cap. And if you guys are wondering, really any picks from the 5th round on who sign, the only guaranteed money that they have is with their signing bonus. So for Caleb Lohner to realize this full $4.3 million of his contract, he's going to have to make the roster every single year. But I think he has a great opportunity to. And I think he will make this roster. I think that we're going to see the Lucas Krull versus Caleb Lohner camp battle for that last tight end position, I think, on the roster, because I think right now it's very clear that Adam Troutman's going to be on this roster unless we make some other moves. But I wanted to provide some context for Caleb Lohner and his just athleticism, guys. 8.83 RAS score, relative athletic score, rather. And you can see some of the most important things that he tested elite at. Well, one being measured in at 6'7", which is elite, but then his vertical, 37 inches, broad jump over 10 feet, 10 feet, 6 inches, 40-yard dash, still 4.69, which puts him up right there with Terrence Ferguson, I believe, for one of the fastest 40s. Maybe Ferguson ran in like the low 60s, 460s, but one of the fastest. Now the 10-yard, 20-yard splits, not great. But that, I'm just trying to paint you guys a full picture of just this guy's an elite athlete. In terms of the class, he rated out guys right now as the 8th most athletic tight end in this year's draft class. The guys he was behind right now, Thomas Fadone, Carter Runyon, Terrence Ferguson, Jalen Conyers, Mason Taylor, and Gavin Bartholomew. He is ahead of other guys that we talked about like crazy. I guess I could, significantly more athletic than Arande Gatson, who went to the Chargers, Harold Fannin, who went to the Browns in like round 3, guys that we've talked about, Luke Lachey, Mitchell Evans, Jackson Hawes. Very, very interesting. I mean, these guys, Jake Beringstool tested significantly less athletic than Caleb Lohner. And I think athleticism is one of the most important things to have as a tight end, but it's not a clear 1-to-1. Athleticism does not automatically equal success. As you can see right here, it did in the case of Jimmy Graham. I mean, still one of the highest testing tight ends over the last 15 years or so with that 9.64 total score. But look at this. Look at this right here. How about Lucas Krull, a guy, we were really shilling this last summer, hoping for a breakout. 9.06. But again, athleticism is not always, it's not the only indicator of likely success. You see Adam Troutman. Good to see Caleb Lohner tested better than Adam Troutman. They were right by each other. But Caleb Lohner was still close. I think he was within the top 150 guys tested all time at the tight end position for RAS. And that's great. That's going to give him, I think, a very solid opportunity to carve out a career for himself. But again, athleticism does not measure your toughness, your work ethic, how you study the game, how quickly of a processor you are. Caleb Lohner, he has the traits to be successful as an NFL tight end. And I'm talking about, maybe he is our Jimmy Graham, right? Is it likely going to come in the 7th round? No. But, there are other things that, hey, he tested better than a guy like um, Aaron Hernandez or Zach Ertz, significantly better than a guy like Zach Ertz. And so it's really going to come down to his fit in the system and those other intangibles, his work ethic for what he can become. Um, and I think even as a 7th round pick, if he becomes a staple tight end 2 for us at some point within his rookie contract, I think that that's a substantial win. And I'm going to come out and say it. This is my hot take for the year. Caleb Lohner is going to catch 2 touchdown passes this year as a rookie for the Broncos. I I think that's going to be the case. I think right now you could see a tight end room of Evan Ingram, Adam Troutman, Nate Atkins, who will more so play fullback, and Caleb Lohner. I think Lucas Krull is going to be, on the outs. But hey, maybe we were just a year late on his breakout, right? We'll have to see. But that's my hot take. Caleb Lohner will have 2 touchdowns this year. He's just that kind of red zone threat for us. And Sean Payton is going to use him in specific plays and packages, just like we talked about other guys in different roles, like what a Cam Miller could have been, right? Something like that. But y'all let me know your thoughts in the comments. What are your hopes, your expectations for Caleb Lohner? Again, congratulations being the first Broncos rookie to sign that was drafted. $109,000 minus taxes going straight into the bank account. Congratulations to him. And I can't wait to see what we can hype up after a rookie mini camp. Go Broncos.